Hey, Adrien, wonderful class today. You did a really good job. Um, the solos, awesome. All right, your your understanding of like where the scales are in different places really good too. When we went from the G to the A, right? Um, that was really good. I did that just to kind of speed up the process. I know we go through like the keys of the scales, and then we do the modes and things like that, and then we'll start off with the C on the fifth string, that kind of thing. I just wanted to kind of condense everything and do it on the sixth string, right? Um, because you're going to cover so many different things, as you know, with the G, with the key of G. Still practice doing the C from your fifth string, all right? Because that's another, your sixth and your fifth string are going to be the main strings you're going to use for doing your scales. I mean, you could do it on the fourth string too, but that's also in like the next octave when you're practicing with your six strings. So what I mean by that is you have one octave here for the G, and now this we're on the fourth string. You see what I mean? And then you would start the next scale, the next octave of the same scale. So so you already have the fourth string scales already covered, right? So you already know how to do that. Um, so from this position, from the G, we don't have it on the fifth string. We just have it starting on the sixth string and that fourth string. When we do the C from the fifth string, we can, if we wanted to do a G, as you have your C, your D, your E, F, and then you have your G there, and you can find it easy there. All right, so that's what I did as far as doing like the sixth string with the modes. I just kind of made it quick today, and said, okay, let's go to the C. We did the A major, and then we kind of went to the C, and that way you just kind of flew right through it. So that's just the idea of what I was trying to do. With kind of getting you more comfortable with just kind of speeding through and being so familiar quickly with new positions and stuff like that. All right, so those were the scales. You did a phenomenal job with the solo work. That was awesome. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna go over texture of the chords. Okay, for Autumn Leaves, that was the only one that I noticed. And you said you're having a bad day, like an off day with it, so that's fine. Um, I just wanted to point some things out with the texture of chords. There's with the genre of music that you're doing. I like to do like a R&B kind of a funk slash bluesy kind of thing. So sometimes, according to like the way I'm playing it, I might hit some of the chords kind of heavy, right? I'm just playing it according to the genre or the style. Like that's what I'm doing. But if it's like a standard, like a jazz standard, um, what you would want to do specifically for the texture of the chords is kind of hit the strings with the padding of your fingertips, like your fingertips right here. Not necessarily your nails, because you might kind of hit it too heavy, right? And the other notes, the other instruments, when they're doing their solos, you don't want to hear the chords being too crisp. You want to kind of like gently play it, right? So that the solos can be heard with the other instruments. That's the general concept of it. I never really explained that, but you're playing so well, and we're now doing like kind of a call and response where you do the chords and I'll play the solo, and I play the chords, you play the solo. So it's good to know that. Just a general communication, respect with both players, and multiple players, who's ever involved. Okay, so I'm going to show you the difference. Okay, so Autumn Leaves, if I were to play that normally, like I just kind of, right, I just kind of, all right, so if you're playing it like, like a jazz kind of a way, using the puffy part of your fingertips, And I'm kind of like right here on the guitar, like right after the fretboard. I'm like right there. That's going to give you more of a treble, I should say treble effect, right? If I hit the if I strike here and I'm playing, it gives more of like a no. This is more of a bass. I'm sorry, and this is more of a treble sound, right? So if I'm like right here, it's in between. So if I hit the chords here, right, you're going to hear that. You might still hear it, but when I get here, it's a little bit deeper, right? So you want that like bass kind of sound, the surround sound, right? And it adds a depth, to everyone else, because you're gonna have a bass player there, and if you're playing the rhythm, it kind of fills in a lot of space there. And then that solo, that person doing the melody and the solo, they'll probably play like here. If you're gonna play a solo or a lead, it's good to play here, like right in this area here, because it's like right in between treble and I'm sorry, bass and treble. So it's like right in between, right? The guitar body is kind of like a speaker system, you know what I mean? So you can just adjust it, right? Where that sound hole is, that's kind of like where you adjust the texture of the sound. All right. Okay, so enough said. Just work on that, play around with it, and if you want, you could even go up on the fretboard and play the chords. Just get that sound. Right? Just kind of play around with it so you can hear it. But you want to go for like a bass kind of a sound. Again, like right there would be like the best, like right there for like your rhythm, right? Okay, that's it, man. Good stuff. If you have any questions, just email me and do some ideas too. If you have ideas and you want to play some rhythms and stuff, send me over some of the footage, right? Because that's kind of what I'm doing now with another student too. So, all right, man. Yeah, it's that time of the season to start the projects again, man. All right, so yeah, good work, and I will see you soon. God bless.